So the first topic we're going to talk about the type of point guard you need to be to make it at the next level. The point guard is a position you cannot just be winging it. If you think you're going to wing it, that's how you mess up your life. So I'm going to show y'all the successful point guard play styles in the NBA, and it's going to be up to you to choose what type of play style you want to replicate. So first we have the 3-point playmakers. This is one of the most successful point guards in the recent years. Even though the point guard is getting taller, these dudes still have room in the NBA simply because they can shoot the ball. Why these dudes are so effective in the NBA is because they're usable off ball and they're very usable in the pick and roll. So off ball, you need to master your catch and shoot, running without the ball. And pick and roll, you will be very usable because you're gonna keep the defense guessing. You're gonna force the big man to play high, or you're gonna make him have to choose between your shot or choose to roll with his man. So either he's gonna have to guard the paint, and that leaves you open for a free shot. You a shooter, boom, knock that down. Got to practice your shot if you want to be a sharpshooter. Or if he has to play high up on you, now somebody's gonna be open, disrupting the defense. So the 3-point playmaker will always be usable for years to come. Next, we have the slashing playmaker. The only thing that scares me about the slashing playmaker is that it's damn near going extinct, and you got to put in an insane amount of work just to barely get a chance at being an NBA level player. So the thing with the slashing playmaker, if you don't work out as a slashing playmaker, the NBA could still use you as a defender because of how athletic you are, and you could become a 3-and-D guy, but you better off just, I don't know, man. If you really want to be a slashing playmaker, man, it's going to be something that you really want to do. You probably going to end up overseas with it. Ja Morant, the only dude that succeeded at the slashing playmaker role right now in the NBA. Everybody else, they done kick to the side. They done change their position. So you got to do what if you want to be a slashing playmaker, you already know Ja Morant, tired gym method. Learn how to be a real point guard and just get your bunnies up like crazy, man. But you need to be an extremely good passer to make this work. If you cannot pass like with the best of them, they not gonna need you. And you need to be able to score at an elite level as well. If you cannot score at an elite level as a slashing playmaker, you better just get ready to learn Chinese. Next, we have the combo guard. So the combo guard will forever be effective, even if you're a smaller guard, because the combo guard's job is to score and be a secondary point guard. Simply being small, if you small and have an elite scoring ability, you're going to be one of the hardest people to guard on the court because the taller people, they're going to have to get smaller. They're going to have to get to your base just to play at your level. You're going to be faster, quicker, sharper. So the combo guard, I feel like, has a long lasting spot in the NBA. Guys like Kyrie came in the NBA as a point guard, switched to combo guard. Guys like Curry used to pass the hell out the rock. The longer he been in the NBA, the more and more they use him as just a shooter. I know he could still pass, but they really just use him as a scoring guard now. Next, we have the tall guards. Now, tall guards, if you ask me, they have it the easiest, man. As a tall guard, nobody should be able to speed you up. Nobody should be able to slow you down. You play at whatever pace you want to play and just do you. Rock out as your world. If you look at the tall guards right now, they all dominating with ease simply because it's their world. The big man is too tall and slow to guard them. The smaller people too small to guard them. You rock out and do whatever you want when you a tall guard. So it's no real tips for you. Literally just throw on some K Cunningham. Throw on some Shea Gilgeous. Do whatever you want. Literally. Next, we have the engine, man. So as an engine, man, either you need to be a freak athlete. So that's big, tall, strong, fast, and while being able to see the floor, or you need to have every scoring move in your arsenal: floater, reverse lays, left hand, right hand, be able to score from deep, be able to score from the mid-range, while also being a good point guard. But for the most part, you won't even get this opportunity until you get to the NBA level. Most guys that become the engine in the NBA, they was just very, very, very elite at the cottage level. So, or whatever level they was playing at beforehand. You got guys like LeBron, Luka, that showed that they was engines since they came into before the NBA. And a big part of being an engine is like you got to choose yourself or your team. Patrick Beverly said nobody liked playing with Trae Young. If you watched, what's his name again? If you watched LaMelo play with Brandon Miller last season, he was doing that engine BS. Brandon Miller looked like he was about ready to stop playing with LaMelo. Stars be having their worst years when they play next to LeBron. So if you want to, yeah, like if you want to do that engine stuff, you're gonna know that you're gonna have to sacrifice friendships for your statistical career. So it's really on you when you want to do that engine stuff, man. Last, which might be the easiest one to actually make the NBA, just be a help guard. So this is like Lonzo, TJ McConnell. This is like Gary Payton. Just have a certain role, specifying that role. Sometimes if the team needs you, you gonna be the last option to try to get a bucket. But for the most part, you just catch and shoot. You can help initiate the offense. You're not gonna be in the way of the superstars trying to do their thing, and you can play lockdown defense. Look at it like Drew Holiday was nice, but like a little bit less than a Drew Holiday role. You just gonna play a lot of defense. You gonna knock down catch and shoots. You can help start the offense. You could sometimes get the team a bucket. So that's the easiest type of way to be a point guard if you're not trying to be no star dude, get in the way of everything, man. Now there still is like the Chris Paul archetype, but I think that's gonna be extinct. I don't think they letting that slide no more. They just Sharif Cooper, they gave up on my dog right away. The only thing that I think will still slide that we have right now that will be still in the future probably is that Lou Will type stuff. So Cam Thomas is doing that right now. So you just need to be an efficient scorer. You got to prove that at the high school level, college level. Just come in that running and gunning. Your job is to score, get buckets. Show them that you a professional scorer. You could put the ball in the rim. That's what you do. So become an all around beast scorer. Just make that your life. You a scorer. You a scorer. You can score. You can score any way possible. Even if you 6 foot tall. Y'all, Lou Williams was dunking when he was in high school, 6 foot tall. So that's to me, yeah, these last two is the easiest ones to beat. Simply a scorer, come off the bench, just get buckets. Your job is to get buckets, or just be a help guard. Help guard or scorer. If you're trying to be that Chris Paul role, I don't think the NBA going for that no more. I think that's just overseas now. Other than that, though, I hope the video helped y'all narrow your play style. I hope y'all choose whatever you similar to right now, and start modeling your game after the players that I gave examples of, and really just start honing in on y'all craft, man. You can't be going out there freestyling as a point guard.